Hello there. Welcome to Thrive with Megan and Harry. We bring you news, views, and commentary about Harry and Meghan. Let's thrive together, guys. Oh my gosh, what a week we had, guys. Oh my gosh. And this week, I actually tried to be a little bit more consistent with the videos. And I thank you guys so much for coming and for watching and all that. I really do appreciate it. Will just help me to get better every day that I do this. It helps me to get better at what I'm doing here. I really appreciate it, guys. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. And my gosh, what a beautiful day we are having today. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. I hope you guys get out and enjoy the spring and just enjoy the outdoors. It's the season for it. So guys, there's not a whole lot going on, but there are stuff going on. There is stuff going on. So guys, I wanted to talk about this story here. It says here Meghan Markle, apparently Meghan is at a trademark office again to trademark the word archetypes. And apparently the fact that Meghan has done this has caused like a ruckus throughout the whole world. It's like a ruckus is just going on just because Meghan is trying to trademark the word archetypes for her and of course we know archetype is for her her podcast. That's the name of her podcast. So isn't this funny, guys? The fact that every little thing that Meghan does, it makes front page news, and there is story after story after story about it. Why do they do that? Well, then again, we all know why they do it. Because anytime that you mention Meghan's name, you get a response. That's basically it. Every time you mention her name, you get some kind of response, and the people who love to, just be nasty, they love it. They love it. Oh my gosh. But either way, now they're accusing her of trying to trademark a word that has been around for hundreds of years or something. And I see some of the headlines here. Does Meghan Markle think that she can own the word archetypes? And Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, tries to trademark archetypes. And I'm like to myself, do they do this when other people try to trademark words? Is Meghan the first person in the world that ever has trademarked a word? Let me know. Is she the first person in the world who has ever tried to trademark a word? And bear in mind, anybody who has trademarked anything, they trademark a word. Okay? Because basically, anything that you trademark, it's words. Basically. So I don't understand. Like why do they come after Meghan like this all the time? Why? So it's just crazy to me. So this one here says Meghan Markle tries to trademark word that's in use for over 400 years. So I have a question. I know everybody's using this analogy, but I have to ask this person, this news, I don't know who they are, but this company that wrote this, okay? I have a question for you. The word apple, how long has the word apple been around? Before Apple trademarked it. That's what I would like to know. How long has the word, what's another big company? I don't know. Listen, Amazon, that's a trademarked word. Okay, it's a trademarked word. How long has the word Amazon been around? There's a whole area on the earth called the Amazon. did the people who live in the Amazon have a problem with Elon Musk trademarking not no it's Jeff Bezos, when he trademarked Amazon, did the people from the Amazon have a problem with it? I don't understand. Like everything, every little thing that Megan does, it causes a ruckus throughout the whole entire earth. So it just goes to show her power and just, I mean, they have given Megan such a big, huge platform. Well, thank you. Thank you. We, as Megan's supporters, we thank you for giving her this platform because she's always had a platform, but you're just making her platform even bigger. By the fact that every little thing she does, you just blow it out of proportion and have like a hundred million headlines about it. I mean, that's just crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, like it's nuts. I don't even know what else to say about this because she is not the first person to trademark a word. And no, she's not the first person in the royal family to trademark anything as well. And there you go. I don't know what the whole issue is. I don't know what the whole problem is, but it's just nuts. the way that these people are acting just because Meghan decides that she wants to trademark the word archetype. Oh, my goodness. But you know what, guys? We are so used to this that there you go, whatever. And I'm sure she will probably win. She will probably be able to do that because you can trademark anything. Okay. So, all right. So anyways, you know what? There you go. I'm going to move on from that one. It's just nuts. Everything that Meghan does, it makes front page news. You know who must be real upset? Kate must be real upset. Kate had all the costumes ready for you. Kate was ready to grin and grin and grin the whole time for that Caribbean tour that they did, that mess of a tour. And y'all didn't appreciate Kate. Kate had like 100 different costumes to wear, all those different fancy dresses and all these things, thousands and thousands of dollars worth of clothes and jewelry, and y'all didn't pay no attention to her. Oh my God. Pay attention to Kate. How about that? Anyways, guys, I'm just moving on because there you go. That's it. So, guys, I actually want to talk about something that's not exactly, it's actually a little bit of a different thing here, but I've talked about Will Smith before and all that. Guys, so it says here that the Film Academy has banned Will Smith from attending the Oscars for 10 years. Oh, wow. Isn't that, what do you think about that? Doesn't that seem a little steep or a little overdone? Wow. I thought that was kind of harsh and over the top because you know what? Whatever he did in a fit of anger, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know, but I think that's a little much. But you know what? Either way, you know what? Will Smith, he can keep doing whatever he does. He can keep making his movies and stuff. He doesn't need Oscars. He doesn't need to be at the Oscars. Who gave the Oscars this much power, by the way? You know what? People only have the power if you give them the power. So just like how the royal family, they're only relevant if you want them there. Well, there you go. It's the same thing with the Oscars, in my opinion. Because I think it's kind of weird that they keep talking about this. It's like they've been talking about it for the whole of last week and now for the whole of the week before. And then this whole week, every day they keep bringing different things about it. I'm like, it's just getting a little weird for me because I'm like, listen, guys, there's a lot of people who make movies who are directors and producers and people who work behind the scenes. And there's a lot of stuff that goes on in Hollywood, guys, that is kind of unsavory. Okay. There's a lot of people who do horrible things to children. There's a lot of people in Hollywood, and there's a lot of child actors who talk about it. So there's a lot of people in Hollywood who do horrible things, okay? I mean, don't forget there's the Harvey Weinstein of it all, and that guy Woody Allen and stuff. Like, there's a lot of horrible people in Hollywood, and y'all are it's just crazy to me that you're just like coming after Will Smith like this. I mean, the guy is not perfect, but who is? But the guy does his own business. That's his business. What he does in his marriage, that has nothing to do with me or anybody else. You know, whatever he does in his life, that's his business. But he's always been a person who uplifted the black community. That's all I have to say about that. But anyways, I'm just gonna move on because that's my opinion on that one. I think they're trying to make some sort of example of him. I don't know. It's just a little too much in my opinion. But he'll be fine. I'm not worried about Will Smith. He's good. But I just thought I'd mention that because I think there's something going on here. There's something very weird going on. But either way, guys, another thing that I actually wanted to talk about here is, oh my gosh, guys. Oh, oops, this thing starts talking. Oops, sorry about that. Anyways, guys, we've made it. We've made it, guys. Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson celebrates her Supreme Court confirmation, not nomination. It's a confirmation now. It's all confirmed. The confirmation of Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson to the Supreme Court has changed the course of American life, the president has said. Okay? President Biden. Okay. So, I don't... Okay. Why is this thing talking, guys? Oh, this thing just keeps talking. Okay, shush. I'm trying to press on something and it keeps talking here. Okay, so let's move on here. Okay, so Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson is so funny, guys. At first, I could not say her name properly. But I've heard her name so much now, and I've said her name so much now that her name just rolls off my tongue. Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson, the first black woman to be appointed to the Supreme Court, said on Friday at a White House ceremony celebrating her confirmation that it was the honor of her lifetime and that she understood what it had meant to the young black women and girls who followed along with her nomination process. She told the crowd gathered on the South Lawn that it had taken her family one generation to go from enduring segregation to putting a woman on the Supreme Court. But she noted that it has taken the country much longer. Can you believe this, guys? She said that it took her family one generation to go from enduring segregation. And I'm sure she's talking about like in the 50s and the 60s and some of the 70s even. And that was not that long ago, guys. It was not that long ago. The civil rights movement was going on in the 60s, right? So she's saying, and I assume, okay, she was born in the 60s or around that time in the 60s. So it is just unbelievable to know that when she was born, the civil rights movement was going on. Oh, wow. And now she has become the first. It's, the power of being first. It is actually an amazing thing. And you know what I have to say about all those, I didn't watch the confirmation, but I did hear about it. And apparently a lot of Republicans, like, they kind of walked out of the, like, they walked out and they were like disrespectful and they didn't dress properly for the occasion and all these kind of crazy things. And I'm like, to myself, I'm thinking, in 100 years, when she already made history, but in 100 years, when her name is in the history books, if her name is not already there, how is it going to look for those people, those Republicans who walked out, when she was being confirmed? What did she do? What did she do to deserve that? That's what I would like to know. What has she done that has disgusted you so much that you can walk out while she is getting confirmed? That's what I would like to know. But you're okay with the previous the previous president, you know, the Donald Trump. You're okay with him, Donald Trump. I can barely say his name because I really didn't want to say his name. But you're okay with Donald Trump and all the mess that he has done and created and all the mess that he has been a party to. But you are going to walk out on a woman who has done everything perfectly in her life, basically, because she had to be perfect. You know, the same way how Megan has to be completely perfect in order to be, and then even though she's perfect, you still find all these things to say and all these things to say to do when it comes to Megan and stuff like that. That's the same way that this lady has been treated. Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson. She was treated like if she was a criminal. She was like the contempt and the disgust that these people spoke to her with. It was palpable, and it's just embarrassing because I can't believe how these people could be so ungracious. They were so ungracious toward her when she was going through the process of to get her nomination to go through for her nomination to go through. The things that they subjected her to, it was embarrassing to watch. That they would treat someone like that. It was almost inhumane the way they treated her. But you know what? She has prevailed and she is there now. Okay? So I'm going to read a little bit more of what she said. So it has taken 232 years and 115 prior appointments for a black woman to be selected to serve on the Supreme Court of the United States, she said. But we've made it. We've made it, all of us. Speaking a day after the Senate voted to confirm her, Judge Jackson said she was daunted by the idea of being a role model to so many, and that she was ready for the task. She paraphrased that Maya Angelou's Still I Rise to underscore her point. I do so now while bringing the gifts my ancestors gave. I am the dream and the hope of the slave. So, guys, what an amazing thing here. What an amazing thing. So, and it goes on here, it was a moment that prompted people who had been seated on the South Lawn, many of them black women, to rise and applaud. Judge Jackson's confirmation was also a time for celebration for President Biden, who hailed the moment as one of real change in American history as he and his supporters cheered the ascension of the first black woman to the court. That is historic. That is historic. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to read a little more here. It says here, this is going to let so many shine on so. Okay, let me just start over here. This is going to let so much sun shine on so many young women, so many young black women, so many minorities, Mr. Biden said at the ceremony, where he was flanked by Judge Jackson and Vice President Kamala Harris, the first black woman to hold her role. It is real. The power of being first. Like I said, in 100 years, okay, she will always have been first. And those Republicans that walked out when she was being confirmed, and they were so disrespectful, and they didn't, because I'm thinking, if you knew you were going to walk out, why did you come? That would be my question. Why would you come if you know you're going to walk out? You know, how disrespectful. But yeah. Okay, so let me just read a little more of her of what she said. In her remarks, Judge Jackson recalled substantive meetings with 97 senators and thanked them for their role in the confirmation process. There she goes again, showing humility when they were so horrible and rough toward her. She's showing humility. She's thanking them, for their role in her confirmation. Yeah. Offering a graceful coda to hours of televised interactions with senators whose questionings was hostile at times. Why were they hostile toward her? Why? They were not hostile toward and the guy's name has just left my head just now, just left my brain. But the guy Brett Kavanaugh, that's the one I was thinking about. Brett Kavanaugh, when he was they didn't give him the same venom that they gave her, basically, and he was accused of horrible things. And I'm sure he, listen, nothing comes out of nowhere. Nothing comes out of nowhere. Trust me, there was a reason why he was accused of such. But there you go. So she didn't get, he didn't get half of what she got, and he was accused of horrible things. And then there was a woman that Trump had pushed through before he left the office. Before he left office, I don't know her name. Her name didn't register to me, but she was woefully unqualified. She was very young because, this is a lifetime appointment that we're talking about here. She was really young. And I think that's why Trump pushed her through, because he was really trying to fill the court up with lots of the conservatives who, and so, he pushed her through. But the thing is, she wasn't qualified at all. She wasn't even half as qualified as Judge Ketanji Jackson Brown or Brown Jackson. So she was not qualified like she was, and she just breezed on, no issues at all. And she wasn't forced to sit there and be degraded like how Judge Jackson was. But either way, it is what it is. This is a happy day, a wonderful day that we can talk about this. And let me move on to what she said more else. She said, Judge Jackson noted that she had spent the better part of the past decade hearing thousands of cases and writing hundreds of opinions, adding, "At every instance, I have done my level best to stay in my lane and to reach a result that is consistent with my understanding of the law and with the obligation to rule independently without fear or favor." And that's what she said. Yeah, guys, this is just amazing. This is a historic time, and that's just, it's an amazing historic thing. And I'm glad that I am here to witness this. And this is a historic moment. It's a historic moment. So it's just amazing. So I just wanted to talk about that a little bit. And this is great. I'm so happy about this. Anyways, guys, so we're going to move on. And of course, we are going to talk a little bit, because every day I'm going to talk a little bit about the Invictus Games. Okay. Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. Let me just drink some water here. Getting a little too excited. There you go. So, the Invictus Games will begin on Saturday, April 16th, 2022, and it ends on Friday, April the 22nd. Friday the 22nd of April. Okay? So, we will have a full week of Invictus Games, guys. So, and of course, we know that the Invictus Games uses the power of sport to inspire recovery, support rehabilitation, and generate a wider understanding and respect for wounded and injured service people. Okay? So, we are so looking forward to The Hague. Guys, and you know who? You know who is already there? I talked about it yesterday, but it bears to be said again that our good friend Chris Ship has gone a whole week before. A whole week before to go spy in The Hague to find out, about, but oh my God, Chris Ship is something else. He is, listen, Chris Ship, let me tell you, if you know that you went there to spy and just to stay around and stick around, because he said he's on vacation. So most vacations last at least 2-3 weeks. So you went a week before, so you can say, okay, I'm on vacation. And you know what I think that he's gonna do? You know what I think Chris Ship's gonna do? Next week, Chris Ship is still gonna be on vacation in the Netherlands. And he apparently he said it's cold in the Netherlands, but he's on vacation. That's a perfect vacation spot because we like the cold. We like to go to cold places. I actually think, you know what, Chris Ship, you could have come to Canada because we're actually warmer than The Hague is right now. At least where I live. I don't know about like all up in the prairies. I don't know if that's maybe not Newfoundland. Maybe Newfoundland is not warm right now, but here in Toronto, we have good weather right now. You could have come here and get better weather. But no, you had to go to The Hague. I wonder why. Why are you in The Hague and the Netherlands? Why are you there, Chris Ship? You claim you're on vacation. So I'm thinking, like I said, most vacations last 2-3 weeks. So this week was the first week that Chris Ship is there. So next week, the following week is gonna be Invictus. So I guess he's gonna be there for that since he's there on vacation. And I'm pretty sure I can see what he's gonna do. He's already there right now, and I think what's gonna happen is, when the week of the Invictus Games, he's gonna come up with some story and say, "Oh, since I'm here, they did tell me that I can, try to, comment and make a story about it or something. Since I'm already here." I can see that happening right now. I can so see that happening. So he's gonna have all kind of excuses as to why he's there, and then he's gonna be trying to cover the whole thing. I just know it. You know what, Chris Ship, you are funny. Good on you. Good on you. You're not even trying to hide it. But there you go. It's fine. I get you. I get it. I get it. I see you. I see what you're doing. I would do the same thing too. I would do the same thing too if I were you. So I can't blame you, Chris Ship. I can't. So there you go, guys. There you go. So I'm actually done with that. And guys, it's been so amazing the whole week. We tried to keep consistent with all of the we try to keep consistent with the videos this week, and that was just great. But anyways, guys, remember to like, subscribe, and share. You guys are amazing. I just want to thank you if you sent any super chats. If you've sent any super chats, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. And if you sent any PayPal, thank you so much as well. Let me thank all of the people who have sent super chats in the last little bit. Okay, so here we go from the top to the bottom here. Smile for Yunji sent a super sticker. Thank you. Alice Langdon, thank you so much. You're always sending super chats. We love you. Nutty Doctor is always sending super chats. Thank you so much. Cookies and Cream, thank you so much. You're always sending super chats. Mrs. S sent a super chat recently. Carol Lund again. Arnold Sanders, thank you so much. Let's see here. Ryle Sussex sent the super chat the last time he was here. Black Queen sent a super sticker. Black Cougar 1959 sent a super chat. Bertha Steven sent a super sticker. Rochelle Cherry, super sticker. Nutty Doctor again, thank you so much, Nutty Doctor, for the super sticker. Lottie G, thank you so much for the super sticker. Black Queen, thank you for the super sticker. And Carol Lund again, thank you so much, Carol Lund, for the super sticker. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are awesome. You really are awesome. That's all I can say about that. And guys, we have a new member to the channel. Do you believe this? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Listen, guys, we have a new member. Okay. And her name is Church Nelly. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Church Nelly. Thank you so much. Now you're making it a round off five. We have five fingers on one hand and we have five toes on one foot. So there you go. It's nice wrong. It's not a wrong number, but it's a number that's five members. It's not a round number, but it's perfect. So, anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Have an awesome Saturday and an awesome weekend, and we will be refreshed and ready to go on for next week. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have an awesome day, an awesome weekend, and we will see you soon. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great one. Bye.